We all ask ourselves, what will happen? How long can we endure this burden and torment? The imperial palace has attracted the nomads, but it does not know how to drive them away again. The gates stay shut. The sentries, who before always marched in and out with pomp, now hide inside behind barred windows. The salvation of our fatherland is left to us craftsmen and tradespeople. But we are not equal to such a task, nor indeed have ever claimed to be capable of it. This is a misunderstanding, and it is proving the ruin of us. Kindness. We see it, we crave it, so that it reminds us that there are others that care. We also have a great need to give it. But in order to do so, what must happen? Our walls must come down. Sometimes when we tear down those walls, we meet others who are genuine. We share emotions and stories and feel as if these people who come from another land speak the same language as us. But kindness can be dangerous when we come across those who do not wish to speak the same language as us. What strengthens relationships also ruin us. When kindness transforms from fear, it becomes niceness. As we are taken advantage of by those who do not wish to understand us and come to a common ground. Now, kindness has a certain genuine generosity to it, and a person seems to open up and be vulnerable in this way, where niceness is just being pleasant. So like the butcher, we give the best we have and then end up burying ourselves under clothes and pillows like the shoemaker, because it is used against us. Woe to the person who does not have anything left to give. They become isolated in their castle, unable to know what to do next. I am surprised I was not able to find an analysis of this story, because, though short, it has an important message about not letting your guard down, even when wanting to show kindness. Can we be truly genuine without setting ourselves up for danger? I think a good example of this is the niceness that is seen in women. Many women feel like they should keep their guard up, while never losing their sense of niceness, which can be a dilemma, or their sense of kindness, I should say. That would be a better word, but that kindness because of the fear of losing face or being seen a certain way in society that can turn into niceness. I think it can be a dilemma. For example, once when I was in high school and had just gotten done playing Sandy in Grease, an older man came up to me after the performance. I was uncomfortable because I had an intuitive sense that this man was more interested in me than my performance. He would not stop talking to me, and at one point he stuck out his hand to shake mine, and not wanting to appear rude because it's just a handshake. But it was not just a handshake. He pulled me in for a hug that lingered, and I remember standing there so frozen in fear, wanting so desperately for this man to let me go. It took several people to pry me away from this man, all while trying to not make a scene so I wouldn't be more uncomfortable. That is something I will never forget, and sometimes I think to myself, if I would have walked away or told him no, maybe I would be in a better situation, or I wouldn't have remembered that feeling, but because I didn't, now I'll always remember that feeling. The salvation of our fatherland is left to us craftsmen and tradespeople, but we are not equal to such a task, nor indeed have we ever claimed to be capable of it. This is a misunderstanding, and it is proving the ruin of us. I think that the misunderstanding here is that niceness is kindness, and even though women, and this is not only related to women, though I think that women can understand this feeling very well, even though women show a certain niceness that doesn't allow someone to push past that boundary, where that person feels forced to give that genuine sort of generosity we see in kindness, because anyone can be pleasant, nice, But that doesn't mean that it's okay to take advantage of someone and push past their boundaries. And that's why when we do choose to be kind, we have to be very careful with who we let into our lives. And it's perfectly okay to be guarded because not everybody has the best intentions for us. A friendship, a relationship, a business partner, we don't know. And so I think it's okay to be a little guarded in a sense, because it's important to make sure that somebody else speaks the same language as us. And I think Kafka really understood this. I mean, this is just my analysis, but I think Kafka definitely understood relationships in this way, and how if people are too kind and too vulnerable to the wrong people, because we crave to give that kindness, because we all care in a certain way, because we crave that feeling of belonging and friendship. I think he understood that vulnerability can also be extremely dangerous to us.